Why most beginners fail on YouTube and how you can avoid this. So, most beginners quit on YouTube within a few months, and I'm going to tell you exactly why and how you can avoid this. So, the mistake number one that everybody does and that will increase your risk of failing and quitting is that you are focusing too much on perfection. So, perfection makes you not want to publish or post. So, instead of making your video and publishing it, you're trying to find issues on the video and you want to make it better and perfect it, and that way you are actually not posting it because you might be busy already and you'll be like, okay, I'm going to work on it later, and later becomes never. So if you're focused on perfection, that is not going to help you to be a successful YouTuber. The mistake number two that we are seeing a lot is simply ignoring thumbnails and title. So you get a low click through rate. So thumbnails and title, they are your first, it's like the first door. Like, do people want to knock at the door and come and see your video, come and visit you? I mean, it's your first entry point. It's where you want people to want to click on your video. So if your thumbnail and your title does not um, that does not respond to what your viewer wants to see, is not going to click on your thumbnail and hence watch your video. So let's say if you are talking about some sort of an issue, or you're trying to resolve a problem, you want to make it obvious on your thumbnail, because if you're just putting a photo of yourself, let's say, and nothing on it, nobody's going to know what it's all about. So it has to go straight to the point. So if you if okay, let's say if you close your eyes, you open your eyes and you look at your thumbnail, if you don't know what it's all about, then it's not a good thumbnail. It has to be so obvious what it is about, actually, like what's the video about, that you don't need to think too much. So if it's too crowded, it's not good either. You want something that's pretty like simple and clear enough for people to just know exactly what is the video about. So work on that, like just think about it as, okay, it is, just imagine if your thumbnail is amongst like millions, I'm gonna say, but thousands of other thumbnails. So if your one doesn't stand out in a sense of, okay, yeah, this video is about that, nobody's gonna look at it. People don't have time nowadays to click on all the thumbnails, to check all the videos to make sure it's the right one for them. So just value your audience time. It's like value your time too. I mean, you wouldn't want to click on hours of video and watch hours of videos for something specific you're looking for, just because the thumbnail is not obvious. That's it. So yeah, work on that, make it clear and simple. Mistake number three is uploading without any strategy. So you're just uploading anything and everything and hoping that something is going to just actually stick to the wall, you know. But if you do that, if there's no strategy, your channel is not going to grow. So you have to make sure that you're posting videos related to one specific topic that you have. It doesn't have to be talking about the exact same thing all the time, But let's say if you are talking about finances, money, making money online, you can talk about side hustles, affiliate marketing, monetizing your YouTube channel, things like that. It makes sense. They're all related. But if you're talking about making money online and suddenly you have like a cooking video right there, which does not make sense with the channel, then like the YouTube algorithm is going to be like, well, wait a minute, I was pushing this channel to a specific, I mean, these videos of this channel to a specific type of audience, and now we have something completely different. Like, how is that going to help the algorithm to push your channel, your video to the right audience? And if you already have an audience that is following you for a specific reason, for a specific topic you're talking about, unless you're a very famous person and you can talk about anything and everything and it won't matter. But if you are not an influencer, if you're not like someone who's famous but just people like your lifestyle and they just follow you for your lifestyle, and then you can talk about anything and everything that wouldn't matter. But if you're just a regular person, the girl next door, just focus on one specific niche, category, or specific field, and talk about that and just that. It doesn't, as I said, it doesn't have, you don't have to be talking about the exact same thing on all your videos, but it has to be related to one specific topic. So let's say, as I said, we spoke about the finances. If you talk about making money online, you can talk about anything related to money. Growing a YouTube channel is a type of making money online. Affiliate marketing, digital products, opening an Etsy store. You have like a ton of different videos you could talk about, like a lot of topics actually. Same for dieting, or for losing weight. Let's say you can talk about diets, you can talk about workouts, you can talk about um, stress, so many things you can talk about. So like, yeah, it has to be related to a specific topic and just talk about that all the time. So that's the mistake number 3. And mistake number 4 that a lot of beginners are doing and then they end up quitting because they don't see results is that they are paying for followers, they're paying for views, they're paying for ads to push their channel, and then they get fake followers and the channel is not growing, so they keep on working on posting videos and it's still not giving the results they want. So what do? They're like, YouTube doesn't work, it's a scam, I'm gonna stop. But it's just because you didn't let the algorithm to push your channel and your videos to your audience. You actually faked it. And if you fake something, if you try to rush anything, it doesn't work. It's better to take your time. It doesn't matter. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint here. You want to get there slowly, but you want to get there with a consistent type of income and not just a one-off income, good income because you sprinted. So one video, just like imagine if you're monetized, you're already monetized, you pay for some views on your channel, on your video. Yes, you're gonna get a little income on that video, but then after that, unless you pay every time, you'll get nothing. No views. Your channel is never gonna grow unless you just get rid of that idea that you can pay for views and followers and everything. Stop that. Grow organically. I promise you, the algorithm is going to push your video to your audience. So trust the process. Take it slow and you'll get there. So just start somewhere, start messy, it doesn't have to be perfect. What counts is your consistent work. Show up every time, and you are not going to want to give up on YouTube. You'll want to push because it's so much worth it. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye.